venue for the return of the Underground Developmental shows. That's what I just did, and we're on the way to go there right now to like officially lock that in and to pay for that, and to just like look around and like I want to show you guys how everything looks, and I think it's lovely. I'm like stressing right now because the date for that right now is July 17th, and we're sticking to that, which is a Wednesday, and it's like right now today is June 16th, so we have some time, but like we gotta get it moving and we gotta get it pushing. So like this week we gotta put out, like we gotta really get it pushing. So first step of that is to lock in the venue, and that's what we're doing right now, because I want a good, like at least a good month of promotion to really get that going. And there's so much elements to the promotion that I want to do for this show, and it's a lot. I am equally as excited, as equally overwhelmed as well, just because of the sheer scope of things that I need to do for it. But I'm just so fucking glad that we were able to find a space that we can like do this at, because you know it was like that's mainly like a big reason of why we were even able to do the first series of shows in the first place, because it was so affordable. So losing that is kind of like I didn't really know how to come back from that and combat that with like lack of spaces as well as lack of affordable spaces. Even within everything, like I also took a lot of time to develop like my everything in the business aspect of Underground Developmental, to actually make it a profitable business, to make sure that we, you know, our business, because I took a lot of expenses on my own, like paid out of pocket a lot of stuff with the first season of Underground Developmental. By the way, I'm calling the first 31 shows the first season, and this is the upcoming season is season 2. So for the first season, I spent a lot of like out of pocket bread at the end of the shows, because I didn't have my business structured correctly in order to make money, in order to be profitable, in order to pay staff within everything of just from the events. Because I'm also an artist, and my biggest thing is like making everything affordable for the other creatives and the other artists, because the whole point is to make this shit our career, like to make this passion that we have, this creative passion, and turn it into a career. So obviously I didn't want to charge a lot for fucking tickets and anything really, but at the same time, like there is obviously a way to keep shit cheap and affordable for artists to not like break the bank to come to these shows and come to these events, as well as make the business make sense to where we can actually scale it and build and fucking have doper shit for artists and have more things in place for artists, as well as just looking for a place that has all like the amenities that we wanted. Like I wanted to make it more professional. After every year of a business, shit should improve, shit should step up. So I wanted it to be more professional. I wanted to add more value and more elements to the shows that just make it a better show all around and give so much more value to the creatives, because the mindset right now of the shows is really to turn creatives' passions into a career, and that's my main goal. I want everybody to make this shit their job and their living, because that's all of our goals, and that's not really the focus of a lot of shows. A lot of the focus, even season 1 of UD, like a lot of our focus was getting them developed on stage, getting them performances and stuff of that nature, and that's fantastic, and I think we have that like locked down. But what I really want to improve on it, and I really think that's going to step it up and take it to the next level, is to include different elements that just make it so that artists can get to that level where they're making this actual career. And that takes more than just performing. That takes more than just getting on open mics and getting on performances. That is definitely one aspect to it, and that's definitely a great way to build a fan base and grow as a performer and build like a local scene, and like build that shit as well, and get yourself out there and get yourself noticed. But there's so much more to it. Like most of, even especially today, most of the artists, like the number one way to grow as artists really is social media. So like learning how to utilize social media, getting on different social media platforms is what I want to have there. But with that, we need different breakout rooms, which the spot has, where we could have those different elements of content creation, where we could have series going on, like live sessions, like behind the scenes of creatives, like interviews and stuff of that nature, to where we can really showcase the creatives on social media content, as well as having different marketers and people who have already made this their career in the space as career coaches to actually give that game and that knowledge to artists. That's really what I want to include with that. And with this space, there's different breakout rooms to which we could have those things. I want you guys to be able to take the knowledge that you gained from UD and leave and improve your career outside of UD. I don't want it to just be just focusing on how you could get big from just the crowd that we have there. I want everybody to come there and learn and build and take the knowledge outside and grow yourself from it and come back, and now you're bringing like 30 people from outside of the shows to come and see you when you perform. Like, you're gaining knowledge to build, to actually gain that fan base and gain that knowledge of that career. There's different career development coaches for different career choices, such as musicians, designers, painters, videographers, photographers, different creative aspects to where the artist can actually learn on all ends, because I want it to be a place where any creative can just come through and gain so much value from just being in the spot. That takes different elements, as well as I'm gonna show you guys as well the space that we're about to start having workshops. We're gonna have like workshops as well, because we're having one UD a month as well as one workshop a month, and like different like smaller events inside of that, like seminars and like networking events and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you guys that space as well. That's gonna be in Jersey City, and this space, the main UD space, where it's going to be the performances as well as those workshop aspects, to where we have marketers and successful career coaches in there coaching people, as well as content, as well as the performances, and as well as if you're a painter, we're going to showcase painters, have their paintings on the wall as in a mini gallery, showcasing designers and photographers and videographers by having them as vendors and different creatives all around. So it's really just taking what we already have built and just maximizing it by tenfold. So that's really what I really want this to be, just a funnel to get artists into that path of like making this a career. That's what me and Ash are doing right now as well, like trying to make this shit our career too. So it's like we're all in the same ballpark, but it's kind of like you know, as well as we're building like by the way, if you don't have the bread at the toll, you can just ask them to pay online. Can I pay online? Let me see. Oh, you was blocking the mirror, Ash. You almost took us out. I just want not only us to make that for ourselves, like make this our passionate career, but as well as like, you know, showcase everything that we're doing along the way with that, so that people can watch that and take the lessons and take the failures and like learn, because I feel like that's what I did a lot, like when I was growing up, or not growing up, like being around, like coming up in the scene and shit, like just like looking at how other people did shit and just like seeing like what I liked and what, you know, what worked and what didn't and shit like that, and you just learn so much more and skip so much steps from that. So that's what I want to provide with this docu-series. Alright, so we just got here. The place is right there. I just texted him to see if he's cool with us like shooting. I said we're shooting a documentary, and like, are you cool with us like shooting like behind the scenes? I'm really glad that this happened, because I was really tripping for a while about like where we're gonna have UD at. And he actually, the owner of this space actually like just opened up, but one of the owners, he hit up the UD page and was saying that they have a venue here, and we came here a while ago, so we knew about the space for a while, but I just really took time to put things into place and make sure that we can, number one, afford it, number one, like be able to pay for things without like worrying or like me coming out of pocket and shit like that. So just making things make sense, honestly. Yeah, so now we're finally here and putting things into place, and I'm excited and also nervous at the same time, but like I like having those dates set to where like you actually have to get shit done at certain points, because it really puts that extra bit of drive in me, for real. Yeah. How you doing? You remember Ashley?
Hi.
What's up? I don't remember last time I was here. But it was recently, right?
Yeah, I think it was like a couple weeks ago.
So you already know what to say.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Like these are the multicolored ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
nice.
put him up there.
Yeah, put them in. So we can fuck with the shows.
No, every time I come in here, I feel like it just gets more and more like ramped up. I love this spot. Oh, come this way? Oh.
Alright, so let's go over your party.
We've been having the showcase in Montclair, and it's been primarily focused around the performances. And we also had vendors, and so that was primarily the showcase. We just had like vendors, and it was performers performing as well. With the upcoming series of shows that we're doing, we're having different elements of. I remember I told you a little bit about how we're having different elements of. It's like an all-around kind of creative like showcase. Yeah. So, and I also wanted you to because I want to get that. We're trying to get that started soon. So I definitely wanted you to, if you was down to be, because we break it up into different like departments, like music department, design department, painting department. So that the creatives that come in here have like somebody to talk to, like, oh yo, you like wanted to paint in like career coaches, like how can I get my shit like kind of thing, like I'm a painter, how what advice can you kind of thing.
You see the walls in here, like in between the windows?
Mm-hmm.
I want to put paintings there.
Oh, see.
I want to fill that whole spot up with just a bunch of different art. And this spot still has its like rawness. It's like, you know, this underground feel. But it's
I know you said that this space has to be clear at a certain time, and that's also kind of plays into what I was trying to figure out with the shows, because within the shows I wanted to have we have different like content setups. So say like if it's like something like in that corner of that wall, like there would be like a videographer with a tripod set up there, and it's like like an interview kind of thing, and someone like stands there with a mic and like talks kind of thing. So I'm trying to figure out how we could have those spaces that's not like as loud. That's why I was going to utilize this space, but I'm trying to figure it out because you said it has to be cut off like at a certain time.
you could rock over there late, but over here needs to be like by like I would say 9, 10.
Okay. Normally at the events, do people like sell like food and stuff behind here?
Yeah,
Okay.
you do whatever. Utilize the shit out of this, and then over in there we have a bunch of little tables, but we just put them in there for like they're shit tables. But if you want, you can put like tables and stuff out there, and kind of like you can design that space however you want to.
All right. So like basic kind of overview of this is like all the tables are gonna be here for the vendors, and then right here during the pre-show we could have the painting table right here, and then the chairs around it, so it could be kind of a chill area, painting area. And right here we're gonna have the podcast shooting like facing this way, so that everything is in the background for the pre-show. Like probably I don't know what time frame we're gonna have, but like maybe maybe like 5 to 6:30, 5 to 7 or something like that. Something like that, to where before like the actual performances start, they're gonna have a pre-show. Then once the pre-show is over with, they're gonna move downstairs, and the painting table is going to shift here. And this is going to be the chill area, but when that room has to close, we're gonna use this as the concession area. And this area, I don't know what should this area be?
Like one of our houses already booked. So like this space right here, if you want to do any like, if you want to catch all your traffic, everyone that comes from there or from here, they're gonna come to the bathroom or something, this would be a cool place to like do stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking of what I would want to put in here.
Oh, also, we have a coffee shop downstairs.
Where, yeah, now
And the coffee shop has like a podcast setup. So if you want
sick.
a nice
We do have a
quiet space, like during the show, to like film and still like you can get people because you can have the door open. You can see people coming in and you know say, hey, what's going on in there? And just have like only a few, like a handful of people in there at a time.
Okay, I feel like this could be a good area for the creative coaches to also mingle, and I want to have like say like something like this is where like Logan can do that series where he's talking to the artists, giving game and stuff, and then like even like over here they could shoot content right here, like in one of the walls, like they could shoot like the different content series like on these walls and stuff, and like this could be an area where it's quiet. They could also like talk and do content. They could do yeah, like different
Where's
stuff.
the security gonna go?
What?
Where's the security check?
Security check is gonna be right here. Table right here, like a motherfucking airport. Table right here. You gotta come up. They gotta scan you. You know, you gotta take everything out of your shit. They're gonna scan you, and you gotta bring your ID as well. So here go 2 bathrooms, and yeah, so this could be like an area for the content, and then like through the day, before like we gotta get out of this room, we could have like content creators in there, as well as in that actual booth, we have content creators. So it's multiple different rooms, like that we have the content creators in. I'm trying to think what else.
That couch is fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
somebody had too much fun. But you can move all this stuff around however you want to. Definitely gonna move that. And there's 2 lights back there. You can utilize those wherever you want to around the space.
The lights?
Yeah, the lights. I put them in the background. I put like blue and pink. When I did the open mic. And what else? Like yeah, you can put like tables here. You can, like, cut this room into half, and then put all vendors and stuff over here, and then all audience and people walking around here.
That would be cool too. What about the room in the back right room?
This room?
Yeah.
That is a barbershop.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I want that.
Are we able to put anything in that room? Like in? Oh no. Okay.
You know, barber is like sad. It's gonna be so fun. And look, this room is great. I recommend this room for stuff too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eddie. Come up.
Oh, I thought he was in here.
No. Just just in case he's like watching. Sorry, Eddie.
I like this area so that I can actually like come back here and look without like going on the stage. Where would the DJ go? You think the DJ would go like here, or like? I fuck with this so much because I can come back here. I don't even have to. I could announce somebody, come out of there and come over here, type shit. But do you think the DJ should be back here?
Nah.
That's kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of mad out the way too. But like, I mean, down there is kind of. If you need to communicate with the DJ, you could just be like this type shit. I fuck with the DJ being back there. I ain't gonna lie. NFS is our main DJ, but we also need backup DJs as well. And so if y'all want to be backup DJs, you know what to do. All of these roles are going to be in an application in the bio. So fill out the application if you want to do these roles.
Sorry. Sorry.
You want to look in the spot?
Yeah.
So what do you think in terms of planning? Ashley?
I think what we discussed before, which is like definitely having this as a backstage area.
No, of
would
course.
be-
Like I think like right here should be like maybe
Food.
catering. Yeah.
Yes.
And then.
Food and drinks here.
And then. I mean, for the most part, I have written down on the staff like a backstage manager. So in the sense of, while
We have to leave that in. We have to.
While I'm like hosting and such, somebody who can be like, well, number one, manages the backstage. It's probably gonna be a volunteer. I ain't gonna lie, like somebody who's an artist who can get in here for free. Hey, you guys, if you guys want to volunteer for UD, if you're an artist, bro, we have so much value for different artists, and you can get in here for free. All you gotta do is give a little effort.
Hey.
All I gotta do is give us a little volunteer work. But yeah, that's one goal. Put right here that the name of that role, backstage volunteer. Okay. So that's a role you could get. Hit us up, comment if you want that role. So basically, here, one thing I realized when I was doing UD is like, I don't like, how I used to get on the stage and like, and this person is next. And then like, I would just be like, just hoping he come, type shit. No longer. I need a backstage manager who could be back here, make sure that the right people back here, make sure people ain't laundering back here, only the artists, feature artists, or the open mic artists back here. Cause just can't anybody touch the catering. Only the artists can touch the catering. You crazy or what? And they can't even go upstairs. Only the staff, UD staff, will go upstairs. Word. The backstage manager will go upstairs. Hey. The backstage manager is also gonna get like the open mic list and like the featured list, so that they can, whoever like the next 3 artists, they go get their ass, bring them here, so that they're ready to go on. So that when I call them, they right here ready, and they know like keeping track of that. You better sneeze something.
My bad, I'm trying so hard not to sneeze.
Yeah, backstage, somebody who's like managing that and like going to get artists to come and like get on the thing. That's their job and stuff like that. And like, you also get to be amongst mad artists, first of all, talking to mad artists, like networking with them and stuff like that, as well as being able to like talk to the marketers, get on the content, get in the events for free, get all of this shit for free. But you gotta take your role serious, but you could also get so much shit for free too. Okay, another rule. Content creator. So one of the content creator roles is interviewer. It would be like an interview of before or after the artist goes on the stage, like a person doing like an interview like on a camera or whatever, like back here, like, hey, my name is it's like telling a little bit about themselves and like what they're gonna be performing and like who they are and shit like that, just to get more in depth on the artist. And then you're gonna see them perform type vibe. So we need content creators who can do that and shoot those interviews, those backstage interviews. So that's 2 roles right there if you want to volunteer. Speaking of that, we're gonna need someone else to do like for the videography. We're probably gonna have them downstairs. We're gonna send after the artists perform, like. We're gonna send them downstairs, and they're gonna do the same kind of like Tour Drama Island interview, like sitting down, like talking, so that when we have the documentary, we're gonna cut to like those interviews, so that it's more dynamic. It gives you more range, like you understand the artist more, you get more behind the scenes, rather than just like seeing just performance after performance. Like get to know these artists and like get to know their story and connect with them. Because we really want to build up the artists in every aspect. So that's really get an all-around sense of these artists. So if you want to be an additional videographer for the documentary team, that's mad roles right there. I just gave you mad roles that you can get it up in here for free. Okay, what else, Ash? Do you think we need anything else back here?
No.
I'm gonna be back here a lot, to be honest, if I'm like hosting and stuff. Speaking of hosting, oh, I can go another role. Backup host. I need help hosting, so if you want to be a host as a volunteer and get more on the microphone, there's some instances where me and Ash are going to be recording the documentaries. We have multiple different videographers for the docu-series. One is Ash, and she's going to be the majority like following me. One is another videographer who's going to be majority shooting these are all roles right here too. A videographer who's going to shoot mainly performances, a videographer who's going to shoot mainly vendors and atmosphere shots, and a videographer who's going to shoot the interviews with the artists. I need a additional fucking host so that I could be able to go amongst the crowd and do stuff like that, and not be able to stress about needing to get back on the thing, because the additional host can just pick up three roles. Three roles are going to be majority back here. Myself, well, that's so 4 roles are going to be majority back here. Myself, Ashley, the content interviewer, the backstage manager, and the additional host, like the backup host. Word. We need all of those. We need all of those roles. So if like, say, he set up like a table right here with like his computer and 2 speakers and a microphone stand right here, it's just regulated to where like they're just allowing certain artists to get on one at a time, and then they would come in and then put the headphone on and spit their like whatever they spin, and then dip out kind of thing. Not really like a mad people in here at the same time kind of thing.
Just the producer and the artist.
Yeah,
and
just a one-on-one kind of. Yeah. Well, the guy had a setup where it was one camera facing the artist and one camera facing.
Could probably do something where people can see, look in. Wow.
That would be sick. Cause I also wanted to, cause you guys take sessions here, right?
Yeah.
Cause I also wanted to do that and like make some kind of collaboration, like, oh, like you guys could get sessions here. But yeah, I think that would be a cool like another element to the show that artists can like get on that content and like showcase their like artistry like that. Yeah. Oh, is this it right here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I crafted it.
Nah, I appreciate you. I forgot about this.
Wait. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
So I think we're probably gonna like promote it to primarily have like if they want to get on the most of the content sources are gonna be like in here till a certain point, and then after a certain time, like we can still have them like if they want to get on like the podcast or like, will we have to stop the studio, like the studio content, like when we stop everybody from being in this room? Is that because like if they were like come back and forth from there?
You have to stop in the studio. You can't blast the speakers.
Okay.
The speakers for all voices are shut off. But if you got somebody in there rapping, somebody, that's fine.
And I think one of the last things was I have different painters who are going to be featured painters. So whether that's putting the paintings on the walls, or I saw on Amazon they have like racks. They're like stand-up racks, and you could put like art, like hang art on them as well. I was thinking of making like this this area right here that's like on the side of that little riser. I was thinking of putting the racks there and having that as a little gallery. Yeah, either in there or in there, because I think it might be a little quieter in there. Okay, cool.
And the 2 in the middle are mine from other paintings.
So sorry. Should I use this?
Nah, Ashley, show the camera what you did, bro.
I knocked it over.
I can't take her nowhere. Yo, I appreciate you.
Peace out, man.
Let's see.
Hi.
Let's go to the deli. It's dark. I'm happy. I'm glad. That went really well. Like mapped out like basically everything of what we need to map out, and that's dope. We could walk and talk. Can't multitask that. But yeah, mapped out like everything that we needed to for real. And I think that shit is gonna go like really, really well.
I'm excited.
I'm mad excited too to get that shit going. Yeah, but we're on to the next step. Gotta keep the train rolling. And really the next step is really to just fill out all of these roles for real and just build more of this team. They can help me like put all this, like do everything, like the creative career coaches, like everything I'm talking about inside, like the content creators. So yeah, most definitely like connect in the comments, bro. Like comment your name and like what creative endeavor that you do, and apply if you want to be a part of the team. Applications are in the bio.
In description, you should put them in the description.
Did I say bio? I meant
Yeah.
description. That's what I meant. I was used to say bio. But yeah,
Well, they'll be in both the Instagram bio and the YouTube description.
nah, word. I'm showing you guys all along the way of me playing this shit out. So make sure that y'all subscribe to see more of me behind the scenes of raw footage of just behind the scenes of just creative shit. All right now. Until next time. You wanna say bye, Ashley?
Bye. I can't
Alright.
even like. Bye. We're gonna cut that out. Okay, I'm gonna say never mind.